Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. Just about 11:30 in Honolulu, 5:30 in New York. It is Thursday, 31st day of January 2019, and this is the daily report for gold and silver. With the exception of palladium, we do have the precious metals complex exhibiting higher pricing across the board. Gold, basis most active April contract, and that is the contract that we currently have a trade in, is currently sitting at $13.2510, putting it up about $9.60 on the day. And that is a respectable gain. Low today, $13.2220, and the high, $31.10. Silver also trading nicely, up almost 14 cents on the day at $16.06. And platinum, well over 800 again, $822.90, after adding $6.60 to its price today. As I said, the only precious metal lower today is palladium, $13.0650, down $9.90. And palladium, as I said, is now once again below the price of gold. Gold has reclaimed its throne, so to speak, as the most precious of the precious metals. Now, this all in light of a little bit of headwinds from a stronger dollar. Dollar up about 0.25% at 95.29. In terms of the equities themselves, the Dow Jones Industrial Average in essence unchanged, but the composite, NASDAQ composite, showing strong gains of about 100 points at 72.83. Traders, no doubt, a nice, respectable move in gold pricing today. We've got it sitting at $13.25. What is most interesting is the action over the last couple of days, because on both days they have formed dojis. Now, the definition of a doji, simply put, is when the open and closing price of that session are equal or a couple of ticks apart. We're certainly seeing that today. Now, it can absolutely indicate a top in the market, and the fact that it is coming in right below the 0.78% retracement bodes the question, have we hit some sort of a short-term chart? And I can't answer that directly, because you do get dojis that are simply rest areas before forming a base. As a way of protecting ourselves, I did send out a special trade alert this morning, and our stop's $1,310, and that, of course, is above our entry point. If we see some weakness, though, we would take that stop to the market. Let's see how this plays out over the next couple of days, because what you'll see is when we actually convert this chart into a weekly, as I've just done, we definitely get a different picture. And one of the things you'll notice is we are quite at a resistance area. There's no doubt about that. And that can be described as this 0.78% retracement. Now, this retracement starting at the record high last year, and that, of course, came in at 1370. And we're taking it down to the low last year, which came in roughly at 1167. So we've seen this market almost get back all of the losses that we saw gold prices exhibit throughout last year into August. August, of course, was the bottom of the market, and from there we've had this slow and methodical rise up. Fundamentals, I believe, are going to rule this market, but we are at a critical point in that we really need to watch and see how the market reacts at this particular price point. And traders, yet another way to look at this market in current action is really to look at our Elliott wave count. Our Elliott wave count clearly shows us still in a third wave, and we are in the last part of that third wave. However, this which is an automatic Elliott wave creation, is suggesting that we could see this market move as high as about 1357 before tracking down and going into a fourth corrective wave. So, although we want to watch this market very, very closely for any signs of weakness at this point, I believe it still has a little bit more room to the upside, about another $20. However, we will watch it closely, and if we see weakness, we will take our stop to the market. And traders, lastly, I do want to take a quick look at silver. Silver, for the first time in a while, has absolutely been on a tear. We've seen it move from about $15.27 to current pricing above $16, although it was much higher today, hitting a high intraday of $16.20. In terms of where I think we could see silver go, I think we're also getting close to a top before a correction. And as I've talked about over the last couple of days, the numbers that I've been looking at in silver really are the 0.618% retracement, which resides at $16.50. Maintain your current long position. Make sure that you have moved your stop up in gold. Watch it carefully for signs of weakness so that if we need to, we can get out at the market. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for the weekly wrap-up and review. Bye-bye.